हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। यहाँ हजारों कहानियाँ हैं आपके लिए। I accept that you are my wife, but you are also my mother. Don't forget it, Jai replied. The three of them started drinking and laughing. Jai didn't explain what was making him laugh. After some time, Janvi also came down. She was surprised to see Jai sitting there because he had a meeting today and was supposed to be late. Come here, beta, come, Rajan said to her. Janvi sat down next to them. Yug also came and sat down. So, your meeting is cancelled today? Rajan asked again. Janvi listened to their conversation while sipping her coffee. I told you, the people I had a meeting with had a small accident. That's why the meeting was cancelled, Jai replied. Then take Janvi out for dinner, Rajan suggested. That's a great idea, Jaya agreed. Okay, Jai said, checking the time. Then beta go get ready, Jaya told Janvi. Janvi looked at Jai's face and then left. Come on, Yug, I'll help you get ready, she said. No, Yug will stay with me, Jai replied. Why, Yug? It's okay. Let mom and dad go today, Janvi said. No, mom, let you go with us today, Janvi insisted. Okay, let him go, Rajan intervened. Janvi and Yug went upstairs. Dad, don't you think you people did wrong by doing this? Jai asked, watching Janvi go upstairs. Who are you talking about? Rajan didn't understand Jai's question. I'm talking about Janvi. From what angle does she look like Yog's mother? People will think she's his older sister, and marrying a 19-year-old girl to a 32-year-old man is wrong. It's unfair to her, Jai expressed his concerns. Jaya and Rajan exchanged a glance. If it were just about age, it would be wrong. But her grandfather was looking for a match for her. He wanted to get her married in any case because he's not keeping well these days. He wanted to leave her in safe hands, and she's my friend's daughter. In my opinion, she's safe with you. She can live a very comfortable and respectful life, Rajan explained. She's your friend's daughter, and you could have taken responsibility for her without marrying her to me, Jai pointed out. Her uncle and aunt are there. They would never agree to this. To keep this girl in this house, a relationship was needed. Your two younger brothers are already married. You were the one left, and if you think it's wrong, then make it right, Rajan said. Jai didn't understand what his father meant. What do you mean, Dad? He asked. She's in her final year of BA. Complete her studies. Give her whatever she needs in life. A woman also looks for her father's qualities in her husband. As for the age difference between you two, there is a big difference between my age and your mom's. And nowadays, girls are also growing up to be older than boys. So what difference does it make if you both understand and love each other? It doesn't matter. I know she'll be a great wife and a wonderful mother to Yug. I've seen the world. I didn't choose her for you without a reason. There are no shortage of girls for you, but she needs you, Rajan said. Now drop these topics. Go get ready, Rajan told Jai. Jai listened carefully to his father's words and smiled. I'll try my best from my side, and I hope everything will be okay, Jai said positively. Jai entered his room. Yug was already ready, sitting on the sofa. You are already ready, Jai said. Yes, Mom helped me get ready, Yug replied. Jai went into the dressing room. Janvi was standing in front of her wardrobe, carefully examining her clothes. She had a sari in her hand but seemed uncertain. What's wrong? Jai asked her. No, nothing, she replied, taking out the blouse that went with the sari. You can wear whatever makes you comfortable. I mean sari, dress, jeans, whatever you like. As soon as Jai spoke, Janvi put the sari back and took out a suit. It was a baby pink silk suit. She took the suit and went to Yug's room. Jai saw her but didn't say anything. He went into the bathroom. When he came out, Janvi was changing into the suit and doing her makeup in front of the mirror. As soon as Janvi saw Jai, she quickly fixed her hair and came out of the dressing room. Jai, who was getting ready in front of the mirror in the dressing room, also glanced at Janvi. She was wearing an oversized silk kurta and palazzo pants. Her lips were painted dark pink to match the suit, and her eyes had a lot of kajal. She was trying to put on her earrings while walking around the room. Jai watched her with great interest. The earrings kept falling off her ears as she tried to put them on. Janvi, Jai called out to her. I'm ready. You can get ready here in front of the mirror, Janvi said. Jai came out of the dressing room and Janvi went inside. After a short while, all three of them were ready. हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। यहाँ हजारों कहानियाँ हैं आपके लिए। As she put on the earrings, they kept falling back onto her ears, and she would push them back. He was watching her with great interest. Janvi was having trouble putting on her earrings. Janvi, Jai called out to her. Hearing his voice, Janvi looked towards the dressing room door. I'm ready. You get ready here in front of the mirror. Jai came out of the dressing room and Janvi went in. After a while, all three were ready. Jai sat in the passenger seat next to the driver. Janvi and Yuk sat in the back. Yuk's Nani Rita started to sit with them. Janvi felt Rita's presence wasn't necessary, so she wanted to ask Jai to have Rita stay behind. Janvi looked towards Jai. She wasn't sure how to call him. Mr. Singhania, Janvi called out to Jai. Jai turned around when she called him. What is it? Rita isn't needed. Rita, you stay here, Jai said. She didn't get into the car. The three of them started to leave. Uncle, what flavor of ice cream do you like? Yuk began speaking as soon as he sat down. I like chocolate flavor. Me too. Saying this, Yuk became happy. You know, Uncle, today Auntie said that my eyes are exactly like yours. At his words, Jai turned back to look. Yuk's eye color was light blue, and so were Janvi's. Because Alicia was a foreigner, she had dark blue eyes, fair skin and brown hair. Yuk's eyes weren't dark blue. Their color was light blue, and his complexion was fair, but not as much as Alicia's. Similarly, Janvi's eyes were light blue, and her complexion was fairer than Jai's. Yuk and Janvi looked like siblings in some way. When Jai turned back after hearing Yuk's words, his gaze lingered on Janvi. In her baby pink suit, her fair complexion was even more radiant. She looked incredibly beautiful. While talking to Jai, Janvi kept adjusting her hair. Suddenly, Jai remembered his father's words. If something has happened wrong with her, you make it right. Jai started thinking as he looked ahead. He was thinking about Janvi. That girl was dominating his thoughts. Somewhere in his heart, feelings for Janvi were beginning to stir. They had reached the restaurant. As soon as the car stopped, the three of them got out. The driver took the car to the parking. Looking at the menu, Jai asked both Janvi and Yuk, what would you two like to eat? Yuk stated his choice. What would you like, Janvi? Jai asked. Anything. It should be vegetarian, Janvi said. Jai ordered food for all three of them. Jai wanted to talk to Janvi, but she was busy with Yuk. Jai waited for a while, hoping she would look at him. But when Janvi paid him no attention at all, Jai initiated the conversation himself. When are your classes starting? At Jai's question, Janvi looked at Yuk. My classes have already started. Then you should start going to your college too. Okay, Janvi said. Have you been admitted or is it still pending? Jai asked. No, my admission is done. All right, then start going to college from tomorrow. The driver will come for you. Vinod will drop you off once and after that a permanent driver will come for you. No, Mr. Singhania, Janvi quickly said. What no? Jai replied. Nobody knows that I am married to you. I want to go to college like before. I don't want any driver. All right, then you can take the car. No, like I used to go before. I'll go by taxi. Are you absolutely sure? Jai asked. Yes, look, Mr. Singhania, don't misunderstand me. I have 1 year left. I want to remain in college like before. If it comes to light that I am married to you, then everyone's attention will shift to me, which I don't want. Therefore, Mr. Singhania, I don't want anyone to know about our marriage. Jai, taking a bite of his food, said, Call me Jai. Janvi didn't understand something. She started looking at his face. I said, Call me Jai. You don't need to say Mr. Singhania. At his words, Janvi started thinking, Is there a problem? No problem. She looked towards Yuk. Jai's attention wasn't fully on the food. His entire attention was on Janvi. He hadn't even noticed how beautiful Janvi was on their wedding day. He had only just noticed it now. She was a very simple girl. There was no pretense about her. Jai had liked pretentiousness until a certain age, which is why he had been chasing Alicia. But now, he was beginning to understand the difference between reality and pretense. He was enjoying spending time with this simple girl. It was a different matter that Jai and Yuk were engrossed with each other. They had completely ignored Jai. "Do you two want chocolate ice cream?" Jai asked, looking at both of them after the meal. "We got ice cream ourselves from the ice cream parlor, Dad," Yug said. "Okay." Jai let them both go. The two of them went to the restaurant's ice cream parlor. About 15 minutes had passed, but they both hadn't returned. Jai followed them. Janvi and Yug were sitting there eating ice cream. "You two stay seated here and I'll wait for you both right here." "Sorry," Janvi started to get up from her seat. "It's okay, finish it here." Jai also sat down next to them. "Don't you want ice cream?" Janvi said, seeing Jai sitting like that. "I don't eat sweets." He looked at the two of them. "Taste my ice cream, Dad." Yug offered his ice cream to Jai. Jai took a spoonful of his ice cream. "Now, try Mummy's ice cream," Yug said. Jai took the spoon from Janvi's hand and started tasting her ice cream. Seeing this, she was quite surprised. "Your flavor isn't chocolate. You both were saying that you both like chocolate flavor." हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना न भूलें। यहाँ हजारों कहानियाँ हैं आपके लिए। Taste my ice cream, Dad. Yug pushed his ice cream towards Jai. Jai took a spoonful of his ice cream. "Now you try Mom's ice cream," Yug said. Jai took the spoon from Janvi's hand and started tasting her ice cream. He was quite surprised to see this. "Neither of your flavors is chocolate. You both said you liked chocolate flavor," Jai said as he tasted both their ice creams. Jai got busy talking to Yug. Janvi started thinking about Jai. She was quite confused about Jai. He hadn't even come to get engaged to her. He hadn't even met her before marriage. But in these 2 days, he had taken good care of Janvi. The family had given her respect, both in her own family and in her in-laws. This morning, the way he had kissed her goodbye. Then he had also paid attention to her words. That's why he knew she had said chocolate flavor. If she thought about all these things, he liked her. She would have been perfectly happy if she hadn't seen him at the hotel that day. The way that model was behaving with Jai, anyone could understand that their relationship was close. Now what was the truth, Janvi didn't know. She didn't want to be under any misconception. But Jai's behavior was creating misconceptions for her. "Finish it, we are not going home." Janvi was suddenly reminded when Jai said this that she was stirring her spoon in the ice cream cup. "Let's go, I'm done," Janvi said. "What are you thinking?" Jai said. "No, it's nothing." He smiled at Janvi's words. "You are confused about me, about my behavior," Jai said. Janvi looked at him in surprise. "Does he read my mind? I also need to talk to you." "We will talk when we are alone," Jai said. Janvi nodded her head. Janvi's phone was left in the car. There were so many missed calls from Preeti. "Oh God," she said looking at the phone. "What happened?" Jai, who was sitting in the front, asked. "There are so many missed calls from Preeti." "Why did you leave your phone in the car?" Jai said. "I just didn't think about it." She called Preeti back. "Where have you been all this time?" "Busy with your husband." Yes. Why would you remember us now?" Preeti was speaking so loudly on the phone that even Jai, sitting in the front, could hear. But he acted as if he couldn't hear anything. But he was smiling. "Tell me what happened." "We are outside," Janvi tried to explain. "So listen, my parents have agreed. They like Varun." "Really?" Janvi said loudly. Jai looked at her when she spoke so loudly. Her eyes were shining with happiness and Janvi realized she was speaking loudly. She started speaking slowly, biting her tongue. "Okay, how did it happen so suddenly? I am coming to meet you tomorrow. I will tell you the whole story then. My engagement is the day after tomorrow. We have a lot of shopping to do tomorrow. We are going shopping tomorrow. Now Varun is calling. I will call you back." Preeti hung up. "What happened, Mum?" Yug had overheard some of the conversation. He asked. "Preeti Masi's engagement is the day after tomorrow. She asked me to go shopping tomorrow." "Okay, Mama, we will go." Yug agreed to go. "How many holidays have you taken from school?" "You have to go to school tomorrow." Jai interjected their conversation. "That's right. We will go to the engagement the day after tomorrow. Then we will have to take leave the day after tomorrow," Janvi said. "Okay, Mom, we will do that." The next morning, Preeti arrived at the Singhania mansion quite early. After all, she was very eager to go shopping. Savita took her straight upstairs. The two friends were sitting and talking. Jai had gotten ready quickly and left. "You sit wherever you are comfortable. I'm not going shopping," Preeti said to Janvi. "By the way, where did you guys go yesterday?" "We went for dinner." You tell me, how did your parents agree? I am pregnant. I told my family. At first, they were not agreeing because they are two brothers. They don't have their mom and dad. So my family didn't want to marry me into such a family. Then they had to agree. The engagement is the day after tomorrow, and our wedding is 2 or 3 days after the engagement. Oh God, Janvi said to her. What have you done? So what, if we love each other? We are getting married, so what's the problem? And you have already met Varun. I agree, he is a good boy. But still, you shouldn't have crossed this limit before marriage. By the way, you crossed the limit, Janvi, with your husband, Preeti teased her. It's been 2 days since your marriage. Now you both must be sleeping in the same room. No, at night, I was with Yug in his room. Jai was in his room, Janvi replied. That's not right. What did you two see in the hotel that day? I don't know, but I like this guy. He takes care of you. What if he's older? But you both look good together. Preeti was outspoken from the beginning. She would say what she wanted to say. Just then, her gaze fell on Jai. Jai had come out of the camera and was coming towards them. Good morning, Preeti said to him. You had left? Janvi asked. No, I hadn't. I had some work in the office, so I was with that downstairs. I have also come to invite you. My engagement is the day after tomorrow, so you are having a love marriage, Jai said. How do you know? Well, with how loudly you are speaking, everyone on this floor must have heard your entire story. Please speak a little softer. You three friends are all the same. Anyway, since you have invited me, I will definitely come. Tell your friend to bring me along as well, Jai said intentionally looking at Janvi. When did I say no? Janvi blurted out. She didn't know Jai would say that. But Yog received the invitation to go together last night. I didn't. That's why I'm saying. Don't say that, whether she says it or not. I am saying you should come. No problem. I will definitely come. He started walking towards the lift. As soon as Jai turned the other way, Janvi threw a cushion at Preeti, which instead of hitting Preeti, hit the glass showpiece on the table, and it fell down. At the sound of its fall, Jai stopped and turned towards them. The cushion and the showpiece were both lying on the floor. Jai understood that the two of them were quarreling. Jai started walking towards the lift again. He told himself that he should get used to all these things. He wasn't angry at any of Janvi's actions, but rather amused. हमारी चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें। यहाँ हजारों कहानियाँ हैं आपके लिए। हमारी चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना न भूलें। यहाँ हजारों कहानियाँ हैं आपके लिए। The next morning, Jai left for the office early as he had to finish some office work before attending Mr. Mehta's brother's engagement. Janvi and Yug left for Preeti's place. You came alone? Where is your husband? Preeti's mother asked. Actually, he had to go to another function today, Janvi replied. The engagement ceremony was at home. Not many people were invited, only a few close relatives were called. Today was the engagement and the wedding was scheduled a week later. The three friends were sitting in Preeti's room, laughing. Suddenly, there was a commotion that the groom's side had arrived. Preeti quickly started to get up from her seat. Where are you going? Janvi stopped her. Sit here. Go only when they call you. Preeti sat back down. You can go. It's just Varun who has come. We used to meet him daily. He was our senior, Renuka said casually. Now he has come to get engaged to me, Preeti interrupted. Preeti glared at them, but they paid no attention to her. They kept laughing. Preeti and Renuka looked at each other. Janvi was still not quiet. She was continuously laughing. Why are you looking at me like this? The day you told us you were getting married to such an older man, who knows what he's like, we felt something very bad was happening to our friend, Renuka said. That's true. I felt the same. But the way you are laughing today, it's only been 4 days since your marriage. Your face has become even more radiant and your laughter has doubled. We thought it would be very bad for us when his son calls you mom. But look, we've become friends with him too. Now it feels like we are not 3 friends, but he is the 4th one among us and he loves you very much. Hearing their words, Janvi also became serious. It's true, Jai respects me. He cares for me. I have freedom. No one can see anything to me at home. He has also given me a card. I can spend as much as I want. But... She trailed off. But what? Both asked in unison. I am still very confused about Jay. You were with me that day at the hotel. There is someone else in his life. I am his compulsion. I can never forget that. That's why I always try to maintain a distance from him. I have no complaints against him either, because I married him knowing this. Just as I was helpless, he also had to bow down to his parents. So what do you want? Preeti asked her. I don't know what will happen, but whatever Jay wants to do in his life, I will never interfere. For now, I want to focus on completing my studies. Whenever Jay feels that he wants to spend his life with someone else, I will leave his world. Are you crazy? What are you saying? Preeti said to her. He loves you, he adores you, and I think you like him too. But amidst all these things, the hotel incident is true, Renuka began to say. But still, you are his wife. Bring out everyone who is in his life and rule his heart and his home alone. As she was talking, Yuk came running into the room. His grandmother was right behind him. You know, Mama Daddy have arrived, along with Uncle Mehta and his brother, who sometimes visits our house. He is also here. All right, Janvi also got up from her seat. She started to head outside. As soon as she reached the lobby, Varun was sitting between Jay and Mr. Mehta. Janvi came back thinking, "What is Varun's surname?" she asked Preeti. Mehta, Varun Mehta is his full name. Varun Mehta, the younger brother of Pradeep Mehta, Janvi said to herself. What happened? Both asked. Mr. Mehta, do you remember, both of you? You were in his car on the wedding day. Yes, both said. Varun Mehta is the younger brother of that Pradeep Mehta. Jay was going to his engagement. Now they are sitting outside with them. Let's go to Mama Radhi. Yuk grabbed Janvi's hand and started to pull her outside. Let's go. We'll take your aunt along. A little later, Preeti's sister-in-law came to get her. Both her friends started to go outside with her. There, she was seated on a large sofa. Varun also got up and came to the same sofa. Jai, Raj and Mr. Mehta were looking at the three friends with surprise. Mr. Mehta had spoken to Preeti's parents. He had not seen Preeti before. Jai smiled looking at Janvi. Yuk came and sat on his father's lap, but Jai's entire attention was on Janvi. She was wearing a red floor-length anarkali. With the dupatta draped to the side, she looked very beautiful. As Preeti was seated and both her friends started to leave, Varun called out to her, Janvi, you were the biggest villain of our marriage and you yourself got married first. बदतमीज। वहाँ बैठे सोफा पर जय और मिस्टर मेहता वरुण का और बातें तो नहीं सुन सके, बट वो जानवी को जानवी कहते सुन रहे थे। मिस्टर मेहता उठकर वरुण के पास गए। मैडम, शी इज द वाइफ ऑफ जयराज सिंघानिया, मिस्टर मेहता कहने लगे। Oh, so you married that grumpy guy. Looking at how you are glowing, your face says you married some handsome hero who must be running around you. Varun softly kaha. Varun, what are you saying? Mr. Mehta interrupted him. You know, brother, she was the biggest villain of our marriage. She always used to tell Preeti that it's not the age for love affairs yet. Wait a few more years for marriage. And she herself got married before us. Didn't even invite me. Varun again looked at Janvi and started laughing. Jay could hear half of the conversation. He did not feel good at all. Like Janvi and Varun are talking to each other. He tried to keep himself busy with Yug, but his mind was occupied there. When their conversation didn't end, he got up from his seat and went to them. What happened? Is there any problem? No, there is no problem. I just found out today that Janvi is married to you. I was just congratulating you. Madam, please come and sit down too, Mr. Mehta said to Janvi. At the same time, he gave Varun a pointed look. Please, don't call me madam. You can take my name, Janvi said to Mr. Mehta.